So recently we got somewhat of a distressed phone call from a couple that was in the process of trying to work through an argument, a fight that they just really could not find resolution for.
John Gottman, in his research, one of the things that he uncovered was that 67% of conflict is unsolvable. So only 33% is solvable. So the decision isn't, how do I find someone that isn't going to have problems and we're going to work it out? It's, how do I figure out how to navigate the conflicts? We don't think about the fact that when we get married, we marry a set of problems. One of the things that we feel really strongly about is teaching people a process to repair after a conflict.
I think it's really important to know that one of the #1 intimacy builders in a relationship is how we navigate conflict. Navigating conflict well builds intimacy. And that's what's so amazing and transformative about this navigating conflict process. And we experienced from this couple that exact thing. And I think the best way to really portray what happened to them when they went through this process is to read the feedback that came from her. She said it was in the final stages that her spouse had a huge breakthrough, the final stages of this process. It was during that time, for the first time, that he connected the dots between his past and his present. It was overwhelming, she says, emotional and painful, beautiful and heartwarming all at once. And for the first time in years, I could see him, the real him, the him that had been hidden so long behind closed doors. And all of a sudden, he was no longer a stranger to me. I have never felt more connected to him than I did in that moment.
So a friend recently told me a story about going to his financial planner and asking this planner, what's our best investment? And the planner turns to him and his wife and he says, stay together. Whatever you do, stay together. The #1 investment strategy is keep your marriage working. And you know, that's a financial deal, but the truth is that our relationships are critically important. In fact, the Harvard study, which is actually over 80 years old now, it's the longest running study that Harvard has done on adult development. And the conclusion was, the bottom line was, nothing matters more, nothing affects the quality of our life greater than the quality of our relationships. So I would say be proactive. Be proactive at getting training, be proactive at learning, be proactive at realizing that this is a lifelong journey. And just as much as people invest in all kinds of other areas of their life, invest in relational intelligence and the skills and the passion and the ability to live it.
In our marriage and our relationship, we heard something, a little axiom that stayed with us, and it was this: healthy couples seek help when they reach an impasse. And that has served us well. And we want to be a part of helping other couples that maybe are younger than us, that maybe haven't gone where we've been yet. And so healthy couples seek help when they reach an impasse.